All right, today, I know it's been a long time since I made a video, but today I'm opening up TEELA and ZOAR. I decided I'm just going to say ZOAR because I really don't know if it's ZOAR or ZOAR. I kind of just think that because it's like science fiction barbarian times or science fiction barbarian environment, that maybe it might be ZOAR, but I'm really excited to get my filthy hands on this one. Okay, so here is, well, let's just take a moment to admire the beautiful artwork. So there they are. There she is. She kind of, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I kind of think she looks like Carrie Fisher from Star Wars in this sculpt. That is my opinion. I really think that she looks like that chick from Star Wars that says, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope." Okay, so let's do this. I don't know why someday I'm just gonna rip into these things like I don't care, like it's Christmas, you know? I just got back from, I haven't filmed a video in a long time because I just got back, I was on vacation. I went to Palm Springs and I stayed at this place and then I got bored. Well, I wasn't really bored. I got medium bored. Well, I guess it's a long story. So I was supposed to be working on a portrait, but I couldn't bring myself to start it. So what I did was I figured I had to take myself out of that and go into something else. So I decided that I wanted to do a bunch of like live sketches. So I put out an ad for just people to come and like pose for live sketching. And I had a bunch of people come by and take me up on that offer, and it was a lot of fun. It's really good practice. Here is the back of the package. You've got TEELA battling Skeletor there. She is no wimp. She's going to take him on head on. There's Zor, and then there's Screech, Skeletor's evil bird. TEELA and Zor share a special connection, each tied in spirit to the Eternian goddess. How wonderful. And then it shows you on the back that you can push to make the wings flap, and you can slide his armor over his head and snap the battle backpack together. Snap together battle backpack. Come on, Greg, you can read. And then here is, I think this is wave 8 maybe, or maybe it's wave 9. I don't know. I'm not caught up. I have Roton. I'm gonna do that someday. Oh yeah, and then on my mission, I like strayed a little bit, but I forgive myself. But I'm getting back into it, so that's really important. Okay, and then we have our figure, our bird, and then our beautiful figure and all of our accessories. So here is a nice blue. I love this blue. It's such a nice color. Okay, so anyway, then we have our Zor. Let's take out, I already have a TEELA figure, so I'm going to take out Zor first. And please, if I'm saying it wrong, please correct me in the comments and leave a hateful comment. The meaner, the better. Try to hurt my feelings. Oh no, please don't. Don't cyberbully me. I can't take it. I'm too sensitive. I'm too sensitive and vain. Okay. Oh gosh, look at his little feet are tied up here. Wow, look at those feet though. Those are nice claws, nice talons. Wow, oh my gosh. Imagine those coming at your face. Okay, so, oh, and here's a little, I guess you'd call it a little trigger. And that you push that and it makes his wings flap. How beautiful. Or I guess her wings flap because this turns into sorceress. So there they are together. So you can see, wow, they look so similar. So cool. But she doesn't have a button to flap her wings. Her wings just fold down. I bought a sorceress figure. And they must have been in a rush in the factory. They like this part of the wing, the soft part, was just stuffed under, and it was bent. It was actually folded. So I soaked her in hot water and then got that to go straight. Put something heavy and flat on top of it, and it worked like a charm. Okay, so there is his wing flapping action. He's got a little perch there, but we'll save that for later because I'm going to put him in Castle Grayskull. So we'll do that a little bit later. His perch. So. Oh yeah, it looks like it is. This is kind of like a little bit more translucent, but it's got the shimmering material into the plastic. This is more opaque plastic. It does also have the shimmer mixed into the plastic. Let's put on. Whoa! Oh man, that would have been a dangerous one. I guess it snaps. See, it snaps on. I don't know. Here, let me look at the picture again, because I'd like to think I'm smart, but you know, I'm not perfect. Okay, so we got, so is it 2 pieces? It looks like it's slide over Zoar's head. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, but anyway, so on my vacation, so I got to draw a lot of people, and I kept having people like coming over, like I'd you know, I'd have someone come in. Oh, that folds? Okay, weird. I don't know what part goes where. I kept having people like coming over, and then one of my neighbors, one of those, oh look, here's a thing. One of my neighbors was like, oh, you must be having a lot of fun today. And I was like, no, I'm drawing these people. Like, it's not like that. But I was also leaving the blinds open, and people were looking in and seeing that, you know, that not a stitch of clothes was worn. But anyway, but that's how you're supposed to do art, okay? Like, don't be a prude. Okay, so this is supposed to come off. I just don't understand. Slide over Zoar's head with the guns pointing out that way. Okay, so I think you're just supposed to push it through. Okay, there we go. So this slides over his head, and then I guess this, does this hang onto his little butt? I don't, jeez, this is really weird. Oh yeah, I guess so. Does it? Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this part rests on his, right on that tail part. This was just really tight. Yeah, so there is, so this folds off like that, and then you just snap that on, and then you push this back, and then you just kind of slide it over his little hind end there. That's really, I wonder really deeply if I'm doing this correctly. I mean, I guess maybe you just press it down, and you just gotta just press it down hard. Oh, but anyway, okay, so that was, okay, so there we go. Okay, but that was a really good experience, a really good exercise. Because one thing that I found is, I don't know if I've done this right, because it just seems like it's not very, like, I guess it is pretty snug on there. It just doesn't seem like it fits right. Anyway, it was a good exercise because I found that, like, so when people send me photos to use as a reference, I'll draw it, and I do a pretty good job, because actually I do a fantastic job. I do great. People really like it, and they want me to draw them too. So I do a good job, but the it's like a perfectionism thing where I'm like, I'm scared to start because I don't want to if I start, then the lines have to be right when I do the pencil sketch. Otherwise, like, the drawing won't be correct when I get into like coloring it, because the proportions won't be right. So then I just find that I just don't start, because I'm like, I worry too much that it's not going to be right. But I found that when I was sketching people like in person, I didn't have time to fuss over, like, you know, making sure that everything was perfect and everything was right. I just was drawing them because they're only going to be there for, you know, 20-30 minutes. So I'm like, okay, get over there, go, you know, lay on the bed, go sit on the chair, whatever, go lay on the floor, whatever you're going to do, stand over here, put your hands on your hips, go like this, go like that, whatever. They only have, you know, 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes before they have to leave, you know, because they're married or whatever, they have to leave, you know. So they so I had to hurry. So it was like a really good exercise in like sketching quickly, and that got me out of my comfort zone, which was really good. I need to get out of my comfort zone more often. Wow, she's beautiful. So it was like, it was really good because I had to just hurry with it. So she's got a I don't know if you can see, and I don't know how much of that was on camera, or how much of it I was just holding really close to myself. She's got a what do you call that, like a blue dot right there, a blue something. I don't know if it's paint or what that is, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. So anyway, it'll probably come off. Maybe it's just from rubbing against the plastic. Yeah, she definitely does look like Carrie Fisher in this sculpt. I'm gonna go get my other TEELA. Okay, so here I am with I'm back with my other variations of this chick. Okay, so let's do, okay, so she does have her snake armor. She has got, here, let's take this off. Does it go? Yeah, it goes like that. Okay. So many differences. I mean, the head sculpt is, oh no. What's that? Just got a little ouchie right there. Oh no, it's okay, just a little extra paint, not a paint chip. Okay, so she's more tan in the in this version, a little bit more tan. I don't know if the camera's really picking it up properly. It kind of looks a more I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't really look like a tan. Maybe it's because they're too close to this yellow. Well, okay, so I don't really. I think that what I really like on this TEELA is like, she's like, the bodysuit is more of an off-white, and the all of the other embellishments are more of a like an earth tone, or more brassy, or just more tarnished. So they just kind of look. It just looks more like this would be gold. This is just yellow, and it looks really fake. They did put a little. It looks like it has a little bit of shimmer in the actual gold. I'm just going to call it gold, but it really just looks really yellow. And then we have our Eternian goddess, who is just completely green. I bought this one from Walmart, and on the receipt it said green goddess. So I mean, I definitely love the head sculpt. I like the what do you call it? Like just the updo. I like it a little bit better than the ponytail. And then the snake armors are, oh look, it's more this one's like it almost seems like it, I wonder if it just, oh no, it's like, I think it's specific for her. Like it has to be for her ponytail, maybe. Unless it just doesn't, oh, that's neat. It just doesn't cover it up, I guess. It just doesn't go over the hair. I think the other one probably, yeah, it just kind of looks like, because it doesn't look like it can go over that. I mean, maybe a little bit, but then her face just kind of is like that. But then I'm not using my words, I'm just kind of saying this and that. Yeah, I think it's more oval shaped, whereas the other one is more round, but I wonder if that's just because of how she is. She did come with a shield. She came with a shield and a golden staff. There she is. And then we have this nice sword here too. So the snake staff in gold is pretty cool looking. Yeah, definitely. I bought one of those wrestling girls, just because I was, honestly, I think I was bored one day, and I went to the store to see if they had any of these action figures, and they didn't, but they had the wrestling girls. And I think they had some of the wrestling guys too. There was a crocodile guy. I don't know what he was. I don't know. But anyway, they were the wrestling people, and one of the girls was TEELA, but with I can't remember. It was like the man or something of wrestling. I can't remember what it was called. This looks weird. This boot looks weird. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't remember what I was going to talk about. Okay, so there she is with her weapons, and then I want to put Zoar in the Castle Grayskull, because he doesn't really have a peg. I thought Zoar was supposed to go like in Castle Grayskull, like on that top thing, but it seems like maybe not. I'll find a place for him. That's why I brought my Castle Grayskull down. I got another idea also for how to display these things, because I'm kind of running out of space on my shelf. I've got these like spice rack organizers, but it has 3 tiers, so that's kind of cool. But then I thought if I can put them in like box frames, and then just kind of like stab a hole. I would make a collage out of the cards, out of the card art that I have, and then stab holes in it, and then just use like bendy twist ties to kind of like secure them in like a weird configuration. And maybe I will edit this part out, or maybe I will do that and then edit that into this video, who knows. But anyway, here are all 3 of my TEELA's Eternian goddesses, and what do you call her? I guess this is yeah, TEELA and Zoar. So that's really cool. Anyway, I think I give her like an 8 out of 10, honestly. And I know I'm like really like arbitrary with these numbers. I just don't like that she's so yellow. I wish that they would have made it this color, this more tarnished color. And I also don't like that the skin tones don't match. I wish that they would have made it so that you can say, okay, I want to put this head on this TEELA, and it not have it look like one of those girls that puts on makeup and doesn't do a good job of it. Oh, look, I'm going to pull her head off, but I feel like it's going to... Oh, yeah. I'm really traumatized with pulling the heads off of the female characters, and you know why, because of the Evelyn video. Oh, man. It's gotta be. Now what I do is I'll press right here, like hold it together from the back and the front, and just push really hard, and then pull. Oh, gosh, it's really stuck on there. Is it supposed to come off? I guess it is. There we go. Okay, so that came off. But yeah, if you go and put this one on, it just looks so different. It's such a contrast. Well, I guess on camera it's not, but in person it is. And then it's like, who gets their body, like who gets their face really tan but not their body? Like, what do you do? Like, how do you even do that? How do you get your face really tan but not your body? That's just weird. Anyway, so I'm glad to be back home. I was glad that I was on vacation because I love going to that place. It's this, it's just a really nice place to have a pool, and it's like very gardeny. Like you just feel like you're in a jungle. And, but then there's also a sunny pool and a jacuzzi, and then you just feel like you're in the jungle, and it's so nice. And then, I was getting a lot of practice doing my drawings and just like getting some sketches in. And it's, I think that's a muscle, you know, like your art, your, like creating art and doing that stuff, you have to keep doing it, and you just have to keep working that muscle, otherwise you get rusty. And I just was losing motivation and not wanting to do it because I'm just too afraid that it's not going to look right, it's not going to be perfect, and then I'm just not going to like how it turns out. But I think that I just have to just like stop being a wimp about it, and then just go in and do it, and just like, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to do something, you know? Didn't she put her sword back here? I don't know, but you know what? It might be an extra one. Maybe it'll go. Oh, the other thing I'm not too stoked about is like, I almost like, why would they give her gold, and then like this? Like, why wouldn't they just make all of this gold? Like, I feel like that would have been really cool. They may have cheaped out. I don't know, but that's interesting because the sculpt of this, I wonder if maybe it's because it's bent that way. It might even be the same. I think it is actually the same exact. It's just bent that way versus that way. But yeah, like what I was saying is like, I really I'm glad that I did that. It made me really uncomfortable. It made the other people uncomfortable too, because it's not easy to just go somewhere you've never been there before and like just sit for someone you've never met, you know, like just pose while they draw you. I think it probably made them uncomfortable, and it made me a little bit uncomfortable too. But I think it's good. It's good to get out of your comfort zone and be uncomfortable. There they are. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring Castle Grayskull over here and set up Zora. So here is inside Castle Grayskull. So we have I think we want to put our ladder here. And then we'll put our weapons rack over here, and then all of her extra weapons can just go right here, because I really just don't like the what do you call that, the gold. I just don't think it's that cool. I just think it's kind of lame, but I don't know. I wish I liked it better. I think it's just kind of like, I don't know, I just don't love the colors. Okay, there's the perch for Zor. And then he doesn't actually, I thought that there was going to be something where you could put him, because you can't really see him up there, on one of these, like the top two platforms up here, but it doesn't really do that. So he would just kind of sit on the floor here. I got this Lazy Susan at Ross. You could just kind of turn it around, which I think is a really good way to display Castle Grayskull, because then you can spin it around. You can have it open, you can spin it around, and then you can change how it is inside. Okay, so I think that's going to be my video. There is new TEELA. New TEELA. There we go. Very nice. Oh, but she has, oh, look, you can put her foot on a foot peg there. There we go. And then we can give her the sorceress's staff just so that she has it, because she's like the daughter of the sorceress. How fancy. Isn't she like, she Fisto's daughter? Fisto and the sorceress did it, and we don't have time to raise a freaking baby. We want to go on vacation. Here, Man-at-Arms, you take care of her. And then he just did. What a guy. Okay, anyway, that's my video. Have a really good day. Adios.